Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lawa Shakirat and I will be your tutor for today. So in today's tutorial, you'll be learning how to make this free trouser. You can see how free it is. So let's get started. You'll be needing 4 yards of a Duchess fabric. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fold our fabric into two. We are cutting the front part first before cutting the second part. So unfold like this. I measured 9 inches. Please, the 9 inches is separate. You are not touching the 9 inches. Just leave it for now. So after that, you are marking your hip divided by 4 plus extra 5 inches, 2.5 inches for the flap and 2.5 inches for the sewing allowance. So after that, I am going to mark the length of the trouser plus extra 2 inches, which is the sewing allowance. Also, we are adding a band to the trouser. That means we are reducing 2 inches from the length of the trouser. So if you don't know the length of your trouser, this is how you can do it. Just subtract your half length from the length of your gown. So let's assume that your half length is 15 and your gown length is 60. So 60 minus 15, it will give you 45. So 45 inches will be the length of your trouser. Also, you are reducing 2 inches from it. So that means the length of your trouser is 43 inches plus 2 inches, making 45. I hope I have explained it better now. So starting from the point where we left 9 inches, you are going to mark your hip divided by 4 plus extra 2.5 inches for the allowance of the trouser, I mean the upper part. So after that, the next thing we are going to do now is to mark the crotch length. So to get the crotch length, you are going to put like your 2 inches for the band aside and you mark the remaining length you want. So to get your crotch length, you are going to divide your hip divided by 4 plus extra 1 inch. So after that, you mark your hip divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches, which is your sewing allowance. Then you add extra 2.5 inches for your flap. For better understanding, I'm going to re-explain this. So you mark your 9 inches, which is for your pleats. Then you place your 2 inches, which is for your band here like this, and you mark the length of your trouser plus 2 inches, which is the sewing allowance. So after that, remember this is 9 inches. It is for the pleats. You are not touching it at all. So after that, you come to the upper part. You mark your hip divided by 4 plus extra inches, which is 2.5 inches. Then from there, you mark your crotch length. Mark your hip divided by 4 plus extra 2.5 inches. Then you add extra 2.5 inches for your flap. Then you connect it from the flat points to the hip divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches. So after that, you are going to cut it out. You are going to cut out the excess. So after cutting out the excess, you cut the flap side, the crotch parts, also to the down part. So the down part, you are not touching it. It is going to be straight. Remember, we are cutting a free trouser. So you are going to make sure that you cut it straight. So after cutting it straight, you are going to divide the side of your trouser into two because we are adding a pocket to the trouser. So this is how you are just going to trim it out, and this is what it looks like after we are done cutting it. The next thing you are going to do now is just to cut the side, since we are adding a pocket to the side. And remember, this is the front part of the trouser. So we are moving to the back part of the trouser now. So this is what you are going to do when you get to the back part. Remember, this is the back part. So you just add extra like 3 or 4 inches to the back because it is not going to be the same. So starting from that place, I came in by 2 inches. So from the upper parts, I came up by 2 inches. Then I connected this straight to the side of the trouser. You go up by 2 inches from the crotch line, then you connect it to the side parts. I hope you get. So this is what you're just going to do to the back and also to the crotch line. Starting from the crotch line, I mean the flap line, you are going to come in by 3 inches. So you connect it to your crotch line for the back this way. So after connecting it this way, so you need to do just to mark 2 inches after that till you get to the down parts, and also you cut it out. This is very simple to make. Just from the flap part, you measure 3 inches, and for the down part you measure 2 inches till you get to the length of the trouser. You can see this is what it looks like. So I just cut it out following the shape of what I have marked. Then I cut it straight down till I get to the last part of the trouser. So this is what it is going to look like when you are done with the cutting. You can see. And also don't forget to slit the side parts. it is very, very important. So you are seeing that there's difference between the front part and the back part now. So the next thing we are going to do now is to cut our band, the band of the sleeve. So this is it. It is like 5 inches. If it is unfold, you get 2.5 inches. And also I am going to iron my interface, which is the air stay to it. So to draft your pocket, so you can see I marked 8 inches. This is unfold. I marked 8 inches, and the length you can make it 9 or 10 inches. It depends on how long you want it to be. You can see 8 inches and 10 inches. Then I connected it this way. After connecting it like this, I am going to cut it out. So I am cutting 2 of this. So I've cut the 2 of it on fold like this. So this is what it is going to look like after you are done with the cutting. For the band of the trouser, I have added my hairstay to it. So I marked 7 inches. With the waist is 28 inches divided by 4. That's 7 inches. Then I added extra 2.5 inches to it. So this is how you are going to sew it. So this is what it looks like after I was done sewing it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to mark where I want my pleat to be. So for the pleat here, I am marking 4 inches. So you can use your nipple to nipple measurements as the distance of where you want your pleat to get to. I hope you get. So you can see that I have marked it. So this is the center of my trouser. I love using pins before I start sewing, so I'm going to see whatever I am doing before I was done sewing it. So that is the reason for using pin. So I just fold it like this. When I get to the nipple to nipple distance like this, just look at how I folded it. So since I've gotten the center, I'm going to put the center at the front like this. Then I fold it to the right side and to the left side. So after that, you will see that our pleat is ready. So this is for one side. So we are going to do the same thing too for the second side. You can see what I have done. I have used my pins to secure it, fold it to the other side. So this is the extra inches, the 9 inches that I told you that you are not going to touch. So I just folded it this way, and this is what it looks like. So this is the front part. So you are going to do the same thing also for the back part. I'm going to show you how to do that for the back part, and this is what it looks like. So we are going to go ahead to sew it now with 0.5 inch. So this is what it looks like after we are done sewing it. You can see that the pleat is already given. So this is what it looks like. For the back, we are adding zipper allowance to it. So this is the waist measurement plus 1.5 zipper allowance and plus extra 2.5 inch. We are cutting 2 of this because it is for the back, and also you sew the 0.5 inch as we've done in the front. For the back, it is going to be 5 inches because we are adding 1 inch for zipper allowance. Remember, when you remove your 1 inch zipper allowance, it is going to give you your 4 inches. I hope you get. So this is how to do the back part. So I make sure that the end part is matching each other. So that will serve as a guide to me. So after doing this, I'm going to make sure that I find the middle of the design. You can see I found the needle. Then I'm going to use my scissors to notch it. I'm going to notch it out. So I make sure that it is matching the center this way. You can see I folded this to the right part, then I'm going to fold the remaining parts to the wrong part. So that is how you are going to do the other side also. Make sure that you are doing the same thing on the other side, so that you are going to get the same result. You can see how it looks like. So for the back part, this is what you are going to do. So this is going to guide you. We do it this way. You can see I measured my 5 inches. You can see all you need to do is just to repeat the same process. So the next thing we are going to do now, after joining both crotch lengths together, is to add our zip to the back part. So this is how you are going to mark your zip. So I measured 10 inches, so I came in by 1 inch, then I sew it this way. You can see how I have done this. So you are just going to bring your zipper and you fix it like this, and this is how it looks like after fixing it together. So the next thing we are going to do now is to join the front and the back parts together. So this is the back, so we are going to bring the front now to it, so that it is going to be joined together. So this is how it looks like. So the right face is facing each other, So I turned it to the back so that it is going to be well explained. You are going to understand it very well. So I am going to mark my waist divided by 4, which is 7 inches. So I'm going to mark it, then I am going to sew it. So before sewing it, so on the down parts, like here, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. So I left like 6.5 inches for my pockets. So this is pockets. I have joined it together. So all I need to do is just to sew it separately. You can see how I have left it. So I'm going to sew that part separately, then I'm going to sew the second part separately, and then I am going to stitch. So I am going to show you how to do that. So, and also you are going to sew the down part of your trouser by like 1.5 inch. Remember, you have joined it together. So this is the crotch part, so you are going to join it this way after joining the down parts. So this is what it looks like after joining the pocket parts. So this is what it looks like. You can see as I have done here. So all I need to do is just to stitch it to the part. You can see how it has been stitched. So you can see I just came the 1 inch. My sewing will reach the 1 inch, but if I want to stitch it, I'm going to mark the 1 inch out because I don't want it to be coming out whenever the client is wearing it. I hope you get. So this is the down part that has been sewn. You can see how it looks like, and also the crotch parts has been sewn together. So you are just going to start sewing it from the center to the first side, and also sew it from the center to the second side. And if you do it the right way, this is what you are going to get. So this is the back, and also that is the front. So this is what it looks like. So this is where the zipper is, and this is what it looks like after we are done with the sewing. So if you love this tutorial, give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your fellow soulmates. If you've been wondering how to make these detachable corsets, don't worry, I am going to be uploading how to make it soon.